Hi, my name is Tej. I'm a third year at UCI. I'm double majoring in computer science engineering and business economics. In my free time, I like to go to the ARC, the UCI gym, and play basketball and work out. In basketball, I kind of play small forward. I can be shooting guard, even power forward, kind of any of those. And then here at STEMbility to kind of learn a lot more about like software development and take the things that I've learned in the classroom and apply them to a project that I'd like to work on. I would love to learn more about hardware and Arduino because I don't really know much about it, and I feel like I have a lot to learn in that sector too. For me, the project means a lot because I think that a lot of people don't really care for how much water they use. I was born and raised in Irvine, and I'm going to school at UCI, so it's home right now, and I think it means a lot to me.
Okay, so before we get started, I want to introduce Tim Gutierrez. He's here to help you with the pitches you guys are going to be doing today. So.
All right, well, my name is Tim Gutierrez. I'm the program coordinator here at STEMbility. I have some experience in communications and business, so I'm here to help you with your elevator pitches. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. So, ready, STEM, go, right?
Thank you.
So it's not necessarily a full technical tutorial of step-by-step.
The app Fluid Savings will be two parts. One part is the hardware part. The hardware part will basically monitor read the numbers on your water meter.
The camera will kind of take a picture, analyze it using OCR, optical character recognition. Then it'll output it to the phone and you'll say,
"Oh, I use water, I use so much," and
that's a little bit more than yesterday, so I'll decrease my usage for the rest of the day or something like that.
So the idea right now is to profit the community as a whole. And I think I can provide the software side of the things that we're trying to make. And Iman can be the one who fills in the gaps between everything else. Like, he's the one who integrates the whole thing together. What do you think makes a successful elevator pitch? Be natural. Alright.
And I mean, for myself personally, this is a great project because I feel like there's less pressure than more like a business type project. This is more for the community, and it's there for people to kind of learn and enjoy themselves.
But basically, the 28th is your last day, and mainly that day should be focused on any last minute documentation or technical reports you got to work on.
Here we have Gaurav, just laying around, watching Netflix, but he wants to do something more productive.
I wish I had something to do. Something more.
Gaurav could go to the gym.
I could go to the gym, but then it's leg day.
He could keep laying around watching Netflix.
I already watched this season though.
Or he can get on Tinder and get some matches.
Stacy.
Now I know Gaurav. I know that he wants to do something more substantial with his time.
I wish I could do something more. I wish I could help the community out. I wish I could volunteer or something. But how?
Well, Gaurav doesn't mean how to connect with the community or how to volunteer, but how to turn that intent, how to motivate that intent into the action of getting out there. So we are karmic.
We get back by giving.
We want $10,000. Starting seed money, and then $5,000 every other weekend. I'm just kidding. Most we need is 330.
But how much is it that you guys are asking?
330. The rest of the money is going into taking like the app development courses.
I've done a lot of courses in programming and stuff, but I've never really had like a chance to work on some real life situation where like I could put this to use.
The only problem is I think I'm just gonna get discouraged at some time not being able to understand something when something doesn't go right.
If you ask me, like, getting a working model would be hard. And then I think people would be ready because I don't think it's gonna be incredibly hard to find people to use it because there are organizations already in need of something like this. So I don't think there is a customer base for it.
So you're telling me the demand's high, so there shouldn't be much effort to get the clients.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay guys, so I think we're ready. We are going to discuss how much we have decided to allocate for your budget. Now this is based on all the information that you guys gave us. We have basically made a decision on what we think is priority now. So based on that, we've allocated, do you want to tell them how much?
So we're gonna give you your first funding of $150. And if you request more money, you're going to have to repitch it to us. And we kind of focus on priorities.
That should be enough to get you guys started. Like he said, once you have a working prototype, you can pitch it to us. You can pitch for more money, and then we'll discuss then. Okay?
I know this game.
It's like funny. When I was in China, like we know some players. I don't want to buy into games. We focus on fluid saving, and this is a better version for the water conservation plan.
My role is kind of more on the software side to develop the application, kind of create the optical character recognition.
I think it's great because he works on the app and I work on the hardware. We don't judge each other's work. Do you know how much water we used last month? And do you know how much water we use daily? And do you know there's a very serious drought in California now? And some of people they are suffering from the lack of water.
We're going to create an app that will let you know your daily water usage and will also incentivize you to save water. We're going to install a water meter reader on on your water meter inside your house, and we're also going to get financial incentives like gift cards from local organizations once we partner with them.
And finally, when you have this app on your phone and have the reader on your water meter, you will be able to
conserve water, help out with the drought, and maybe make some money towards your local organizations. We are
Fluid Savings.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, so can you guys go back to your last slide and then let's talk about that, where you have the money.
Some of the expenses come from the server. You have the Heroku hobby server is $7 a month, and we just said for about a year it'd be $84. We just did it out for a year.
So 84 is for the server, and so we understand that, I think.
Yeah.
Now the sensor, you're talking about the camera, the Arduino and the sensor. How are you guys planning to go about this? Is the user buying this equipment and putting them together themselves, or are you providing them for them? Where does the rest of the money come from? Because so far I have 84.
Yes.
How does that add up to
the rest of the thing is just
pull up
the hardware is all we have here, so I just calculate the money that's of the value of the thing we are gonna use.
So you'll make like a prototype using these materials, but then you can kind of ideally would make a product itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna discuss, and then we'll get back to you about the money, the budget, and we'll discuss more about that. Okay. So after listening to your pitch and discussing with Alfonso, we have decided to allocate a startup budget. Okay. To begin with, this is gonna be the amount of $80. And what we want to see before we give you more money for the rest of your project is we want to see some research.
I kind of expected that. I mean, they said the budget was limited, and what we were kind of asking for a year, like a year from now, if we had this much money, we could sustain ourselves. So, I mean, the money they gave was reasonable. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
For now, it's kind of hard to say, which one is better. I think both of them are very valuable.
But I think their idea is something else than what we want to do.
Yeah, Ivan is he's very ambitious, but again, their product's not close to ours. Ours is going to be much better than theirs.
I don't know. I like our idea better though.
But I think their idea is something else than what we want to do. So I think we're trying to help each other out rather than compete with each other.